It is Workout Wednesday, and imagine being able to get fit in a few short weeks with no gym necessary. Our next guest says it's possible. Nicole Pardon is a certified holistic health coach here to help us boost our metabolism. Welcome, great to see you.
Thank you. It's great to see you again, Natalie.
Why is the metabolism, what is it first of all, and
Sure.
why is it so important to our overall fitness?
Sure. Well, metabolism is kind of a huge buzzword, and we all want to find ways, we say I have a slow metabolism or a fast metabolism, but basically all it is all of the physical and chemical processes in your body that use and create energy. Okay. So the goal here is to find a way to use more energy, and that's the term boost your metabolism. So all these little tips we're going to talk about will cause you to kind of burn about maybe 7 to 15% more of calories, or kind of boost that metabolism. So that's kind of where we're coming from.
Okay, because you can lower your metabolism by not eating and fueling, right?
Absolutely, and that's one thing that I really preach to all my clients is to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Not only does that stabilize blood sugar levels, so you're not getting spikes and dips, but when you go for long periods of time, your body kind of goes into starvation mode, and then it says, I don't know what I'm going to eat again, so I'm going to kind of hold, I'm going to store it, yes. So I find that one change for my client is really the biggest thing. They start eating breakfast, then they have a snack, then lunch, then snack, then dinner, and it is life-changing. And then you're not starving either, so that you're ravenous.
Right, exactly.
So
and then
twofold.
Usually when I'm hungry, I make bad choices. So first tip, drink more water.
Yeah, and this is such an easy one too. It's like add in more water, add in more greens. Not only does water flush out all the toxins, but when we're dehydrated, we're more prone to cravings, and we might think we're hungry when really we're not. And I actually learned this. There have been studies done showing that just drinking 20 ounces of water showed that people had about a 30% increased metabolism about 30 minutes later. So again, little things that can increase your metabolism. So drink that water. That's number one. Green tea has also been very well studied. 3 to 5 cups of green tea a day. Probably burn about 70 extra calories, no big deal, right? But add that on daily, and you've got some additions. There are also some powdered greens. If you go to my website, I can hook you up with those that have the antioxidants and all the greens that you can just mix in water.
Okay, next up, increase protein.
Yes, protein is huge, 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 because as we age, we all lose muscle mass, right? And then if you're also working out, you're trying to build muscle. Well, protein and amino acids are the building blocks of muscle.
Right.
And we've probably all heard that muscle burns more than fat, and that is absolutely true. Muscle is more metabolically active. Therefore, if you want to build muscle, you need more protein, and a lot of us are very deficient in protein.
Limit your processed foods and carbs.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to mention is all foods have kind of a thermic effect. The thermic effect means how much they burn. So there are certain foods that you can eat that literally just by the nature of them burn more calories, which are unprocessed foods. Foods that are more in their natural state, come from the ground, have more fiber, because why? Oh, it takes more to digest them. If it takes more to digest it, then we're talking about the core of our metabolism.
So think about the things that are growing in the ground for that one.
Yes, and fiber. And those processed foods and sugar that are stripped go right through your body. It takes nothing to digest them, and they raise your blood sugar.
Okay, and then you say train with high intensity and short bursts. And you're going to demo that with a Tabata workout.
Yes,
what is Tabata?
This is one of my favorite ways to train. This has also been really well researched too. Dr. Tabata did this study showing that if you get a really high burst of an exercise and boost your heart rate as high as you possibly can in that 20 seconds, you again have a longer thermic effect. You're burning more calories throughout the day. You're burning more oxygen, so you'll get about a 15% metabolism increase.
Okay.
So,
so
what I do is 20-10 4 exercises. Beginner level would be 1 round of that. You can do up to 8 total rounds of it. So this can work for everybody.
Prisoner squats?
Yeah. So here we want to be shoulder width apart, hands up to your head like prisoner, down and up, down and up. Goal here is full body. You're getting your heart rate up. Core is in tight, working those quads and
then
glutes.
Alternating lunges.
Yep, so alternating lunges would just be a step back with upper body too. If you want to get an additional heart rate boost, you can always add that jump.
Again,
20 seconds of this is going to get you a pretty high heart rate.
Push-ups, which we all know what they look
full
like.
Full body, yep. Do you want me to push-ups?
Yeah, go ahead and
so you can do a full push-up, or you can do them on your knees. Keys to keep your elbows back. You can also find a wall and do a wall push-up. Again, working chest and core.
Okay, and then the last one is squat with lateral kick and
Just
punch.
full body and something to get your heart rate up again is kind of the key. So I just did a squat. I will try not to kick you.
Okay,
and a
sorry,
kick out
I'll
and a
move out of the
punch.
way.
So kind of a kickboxing move here.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So,
and if people want more information on online programs, you have it on your website, right?
On my website, go to www.fitsoulbynicole.com and just contact me, and I can get you the greens, any diet plans that you need, and also the workout.
Nicole, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great to be here.